Hello everyone, Juicebags here, and welcome to my first ever Cube World guide. And this one's going to be how to power level while solo, as obviously the best choice of power leveling is with a group, where you can just blaze through and kill bosses very quickly. However, I did find a nice little way to get this done solo. Now, to start things off, you need to find where your Cube World folder is, where it's installed. So with most cases, mine in particular, it's in the program files x86. If I go down to Cube World here, then you're going to see these two server files. One of them is this actual server application, and the other is a config file. The config file is not going to be there until you run the server application at least once. So let's go ahead and run our server application. We've got it open. And this config file, all it is showing you is what seed you were on. So I'm going to be on seed 17. One of the things that interested me about seed 17 is right when you first spawn into the world, you are there's a horse boss right there that's very easy to kill. So I'm playing around on seed 17 for this. Let me go ahead and minimize the server, and then I'm going to go ahead and run Cube World. Where is it? There we go. Alright, so after you have your server application running, you want to go ahead and open up your first application of Cube World. So let's go ahead and start a game. And this one I'm going to go ahead and bring in my level 16 Dwarf Mage. And I want to connect to server. Now I'm going to be connecting to the server that I've got running in the background. So to do that, all we have to do is click the connect to server. And now you notice when we went through and we actually ran the server application, we didn't give it any sort of IP address or IP information. So basically for the server address, we're just going to type in localhost. And we're going to go ahead and connect up to that world. Now since it's connected to the local host, which is just running on my machine, no IP configuration stuff is required. So basically, you want to find a spot in the world. Now I'm using seed number 17, as I mentioned. You want to find a spot in the world that has a world boss that's going to have one of the daily quests associated with it. You know, clear out any of the baddies in the immediate area, of course. I think that's the only one. And then hop on up to my little perch here where I'm safe. And now I'm going to start a second Cube World application. Okay, so now I have a second Cube World application open, and I'm going to be using this level 9 Dwarf Rogue. Now this can be anyone. It can be a level 1 that you just ran into town, but basically this second character just has to be parked at an inn somewhere. Nope, don't know what happened there. I've already got this guy parked at an inn, right in front of an innkeeper. That way we can make this whole process a lot quicker. And let's just give it a second to get loaded up. Now you see my rogue here is level 9. He actually just hit level 9. And Juice, my mage, is level 16. But when you open your map, I see Juice is parked out there in Langar Valley. So there is a daily quest that is right there in Langar Valley. All I have to do is keep talking to the till I get the little crossed swords there in Langar Valley. As you see, the crossed swords currently are way off in the distance there, which is not where I want them clearly. So sometimes you have to talk to the innkeeper a bunch of times before you get it there. But you can also do this very quickly, as you see here. Okay, so once you get to the point where you have talked to the innkeeper and you've got the crossed swords that are right out there where Juice is parked, then all we need to do is Alt-Tab back over to our character that's actually going to do the fighting, and we'll leave this guy parked right here. Alright, so I am back on Juice now, my mage, and you see we've got Krogor, this bark beetle, right over here, and he is the world boss that this objective, this particular daily quest, is referring to. Now, the reason I chose this one is simply because it was just the first one that I found that was a world boss I could easily kill and had a quest associated with it. So obviously, whatever boss you can find, whatever's easiest to kill and quickest is going to be the best. This particular one is not the best one to be using on a longer basis, just simply because he's got crazy amounts of health. However, he doesn't do hardly any damage, so it makes it very, very easy to kill him. You can actually kill this guy with a mage without using any potions or anything. Just stunning, and then your passive heal that takes place with your attacks. Now this guy does take forever to kill. It's going to take me probably about 3 minutes, maybe, potentially even 4 minutes. I'm not certain to burn this guy down. So I'm going to go ahead and jump on forward to the point where this guy's health's a little bit lower, and we'll see the end result of getting this done. Alright, so we're back. We've got Mr. Bark Beetle burned down fairly low here. Still got a ways to go to get him. But, you know, as I mentioned, ideally you find a world boss that is a little bit quicker, or you have a group with you. You know, the quicker, of course, that you can kill him, the faster this process would work. I searched around on forums and on the internet quite a bit to find a soloable boss that has a quest tied to him, and haven't really found a ton of information out there yet. As soon as I find a better boss to work on, though, by all means, I will let everyone know. But this is a pretty quick process. Now, I may not get a full level out of this one, since they both had just leveled and were really low, but I'm hoping to. So we're going to see here. I'm only 21 of 479 experience into to level 16 on Juice here. And my rogue is the same. He just leveled as well, so he's not very far in. He's just level 9 at the moment. But this guy just has a ton of health, and obviously I'm not hitting very hard with no big crits. So if you did this, I don't have a warrior or anything yet, but if you're able to do this on a warrior, it may go substantially quicker. But he's just about dead now. And there we go. So it actually did give me a full level. I'm level 17 now. My rogue is level 10. In addition to that, you do get an ice spirit, and you get a bunch of platinum. So it's definitely a nice way to farm. Now from this point, you could just Alt-Tab back over to your guy that's parked in the inn, and away you go. You just keep talking to the innkeeper until this pops up as the daily quest again, and you're good to go. So thanks for watching. Click that like button. Please subscribe to the channel. This is just it's an easy way to get yourself leveled up. I know, as difficult as it was to buy Cube World, a lot of people, you know, some of their friends got it a little bit quicker, whatever the case is. That's the case with me. Most of the people that I game with now had Cube World a week, pretty much a full week before I got it, so they were all many levels higher than I. So I'm trying to get leveled up and caught up to a point where I can do some quality dungeon runs with them. But there's a quick and easy way to power level while solo in Cube World. So thanks for watching. Click that like button and please subscribe to the channel. Thanks again.